It's hard to deny our addiction when our problems are staring us in the face. So I started to develop that principle of self-honesty, and I started to realize I was able to look at a bag of heroin and see it for what it really was. And I started to move from fantasy to reality. I started breaking those barriers, clearing those barriers away, clearing those barriers of denial and self-deception and non-belief. They started getting cleared away. And it was through the people that practiced principles with me, that practiced spiritual principles with me, people that showed me empathy and concern and understanding and selfless and unconditional love, people that welcomed me back, people that met me where I was and loved me for what I was and saw hope for me when I saw no hope for myself. They're the ones that helped me get into recovery and change my life. And I think the miracle here happens in Narcotics Anonymous is when we practice these principles on each other in all our affairs. And I was able to stop using, put time between me and some drugs for short periods of time. And then, I was able to, listen, I've been coming here for 22 years. I'm not clean for 22 years. I stayed clean 1 year 3 times. Then, in the course of getting the 1 year, twice I made it to 2 years. And here's what I want to share with the members who might be in the same place and the newcomers in the room. I want to let them know that when I look back at those periods of abstinence, because they were just periods of abstinence, I clearly see them as periods of abstinence now, but I then thought that I was in recovery. If you would have told me I wasn't in recovery during that period, I would have wanted to fucking fight with you. Yeah, I would have said, what do you mean I'm not in recovery? But here's what I noticed about those periods of abstinence. There was always a loophole in my program.